Something is not adding up with Matthew Perry's death. As you all know, Matthew Perry was found drowned in his jacuzzi at his home in Los Angeles. Days leading up to his death, he was posting cryptic messages on his Instagram in reference to Batman. Starting on October 17th, Matthew Perry posted this video of a cinema room. Every wall was covered with Batman. And he points up to the corner of the room, and there's a bat signal up there. The next post, he posts a bat out on the water where it says, "Sleep well, everybody. I've got the city tonight. Matman." So he's referring to himself as Matman, playing on the pun of Batman. He has something that says, "Batman plays pickleball." It was announced that he played a 2-hour pickleball match right before he died. Now, there's one post that's very bizarre where it's somebody, it's not Matthew Perry's hand. I don't believe it's Matthew Perry's hand, but it's somebody's hand dropping 3 cranberries on a table. And Matthew Perry says, "This is what I've had to eat today. I'm Matman." People are speculating that this had something to do with the Cranberries' lead singer, Dolores O'Riordan, as she was found dead from drowning as well. And then he goes on to post a picture of a jack-o'-lantern with the Batman signal carved into it saying, "Do you know what I mean?" And after this, he posts a video of the moon. And all it says is, "Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? I'm Matman." And in his 83rd and final post, it shows Matthew Perry in the jacuzzi where he drowned. He says, "Oh, so warm water swirling around makes you feel good? I'm Matman." In this photo, you can clearly see that he's highlighting the moon, which is behind him as well. And that is another thing, is Matthew Perry died on a full moon with a partial eclipse. He died on the hunter's moon. Some are saying that this was a full moon sacrifice. So what does this mean? Is he trying to tell us something? Batman, Matman? What's very interesting is in the Batman TV series, Season 1, Episode 33, Fine Finny Friends, it is revealed that Bruce Wayne's great-grandfather was the founder of the secret society Skull and Bones at Yale.
And that is Bruce Wayne's grandfather, Mrs. Cooper?
His great-grandfather.
I understand he was tapped for Skull and Bones.
Tapped for it? Sir, he founded Skull and Bones.
Not to mention that it was episode 33, which is heavily involved with Freemasonry. Now, obviously, this is very tragic. I don't want to make light of this, but there's some things that just don't add up surrounding Matthew Perry's death. Matthew Perry has had a history of drug abuse. He's had medical issues, so it's leading a lot of people to think that he was relapsing. But some are speculating that he was telling everybody a message, or he was trying to tell everybody a message because of all of these Batman/Matman scenarios.
Oh, let's try Matthew Perry.
Yeah, could I be any more of a house?
Who else we got?
Hey, Cha-Cha, I got more features than a NASA relief map of Turkmenistan.
Isn't that the voice that caused all those suicides?
Murder-suicides. The area home where he was found dead is reportedly his own home, and it was an assistant who had initially called 911 reporting cardiac arrest. From what we understand, this was first reported by TMZ, but several outlets, including us, have confirmed it in that time. And from what we understand, he'd spent the morning very active, playing pickleball for a few hours, came home, sent his assistant out on an errand, and when the assistant returned a few hours later, found him in an apparent dire condition. I don't know if he was dead at that point or suffering some sort of heart attack, but he was found in the jacuzzi. What's unclear is whether or not he was just in the jacuzzi when he died or had drowned in the jacuzzi. So there's quite a few questions there.
What are you trying to tell us?
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you're broke. Your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear.
How will we know when you're in trouble, when you're not okay?
If I say, I'm just going to chill alone at home tonight.
Is Batman.
RIP to Matthew Perry, but there are some things I found out and I need to show you. After not posting on social media for months, all of a sudden he posts multiple pictures in a row of the Batman signal. Now we all know the Batman signal goes up whenever there's danger. So was he trying to signal us something? Well, maybe, because he literally captioned it saying, "Do you know what I mean? And do you understand what I'm trying to tell you, Matman?" Now he wrote a book and it was a memoir. That's a story of your life. And the last chapter of the book of his life is titled Batman, and that sent chills down my spine. Now the last picture we ever see of him on Instagram is him in his jacuzzi. Apparently suffered cardiac arrest and drowned in his jacuzzi. Alongside all the Batman pictures, he posted a video of these 3 cranberries saying, "This is all I ate today, I'm Matman." Again, this is all coincidence, but if you search up cranberries, you get the band The Cranberries, and the lead singer ended up dying from drowning while she was intoxicated. The police say there were no drugs found in his home and no foul play suspected, but I thought you guys would find that interesting. So RIP Matthew Perry, and prayers out to everyone.
If I did die, it would shock people, but it wouldn't surprise anybody. And that's what I'm doing with writing this book. That's why I wanted to do it. I wanted to talk about the highs and the lows, because people are suffering out there. And maybe if they hear a story from somebody they've seen on TV that's worse than theirs or just the same as theirs, they'll be filled with hope, which is the key thing. I would like to be remembered as somebody who lived well, loved well, was a seeker, and his paramount thing is that he wants to help people. That's what I want.